Okay, we are multiplying and dividing rational expressions, and it is not much different than just simplify. Okay, because to simplify, we had to write it as a product. It had to be written as multiplication. So if we start off with multiplication, boom, we're there. It's multiplication. So what this really means here is 12x to the third times 40 is all over 25 times 9x squared. It's multiplying. So even though it's written as two separate rational expressions here, it means the same thing as this. And then what you can do, because it's all multiplication, is you can cancel anything in the numerator with anything in the denominator. They could be one on top of the other. They could be diagonal. As long as it's all written as a product, you can cancel anything with the numerator with anything in the denominator. Same goes for reducing your numbers. Did you have a mathematical question?
I was going to ask, where is this? Do we have?
Oh, these are, okay. These are not notes that I've printed for you. These
Well,
are just,
just
I have 8 examples we're doing today.
Mental notes.
Yes. So you can either write them down or you can watch. All right, so when I look at these numbers, 12, 40, 25, 9. When I see the 12 and the 9, I automatically think, what number divides into those?
3.
3. So 3 is a factor of both of these, so I can reduce these by 3. So 3 goes into 12 4 times, 3 goes into 9 3 times. And then I look at the 40 and the 25. 5 goes into both of those. So 5 goes into 40 8 times, 5 goes into 25 5 times. Now take a look at my variables. I have 3 x's in the numerator, x cubed. And I have 2 of them that are multiplied in the denominator, x squared. I can cancel 2 of these with 2 of those and leave 1. So let's see what's left up top. The numerator has a 4 times an x times an 8. Well, that is 32x. The denominator has 5 times 3, which is 15. And now it is simplified.
Just to be clear, you subtract the x's?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one. It is multiplication, but when we look at it currently, we have 6 times 5x minus 25 over x squared minus 9x plus 20 times 15.
So we can factor this?
So now we factor these, yes. So this 5x minus 25 has a GCF of 5. So instead of writing it like this, I could write it as 5 times x minus 5. So all I did was factor out the GCF. Now this trinomial, what can you multiply to get positive 20 that you can add to get negative 9?
Negative 5, negative 4.
Negative 5 and negative 4. You are correct. So this is going to factor to x minus 5 times x minus 4. And what we had here was a 15. Now I could just put a dot for times, or I could do parentheses, or I could do nothing, because when they're side by side it means times. So now I've completely turned everything into multiplication. It's factored completely, and now I can start reducing or canceling. So I see we have this factor in common for the numerator and denominator. I can divide that out, factor it out. I also see I have a 5 here and a 15 here. 5 goes into 5 1 time, and 5 goes into 15 3 times. Now this is fun, because now this 3 and the 6 can also reduce. So 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 6 twice. And I think that might be it. The only thing I'm left with in the numerator is a 2, and then in the denominator, an x minus 4. Ooh, can I cancel the 2 with the 4? Reduce that.
No. Hot stove.
Hot stove. Good. All right. Is it starting to make sense?
You don't have to put
Yes.
the 1 in there?
So you just cancel them out.
You don't, because multiplying times 1 doesn't change anything. That is right. You can, once you factor, you can cancel them out. So, the numerator has a 5. What does this trinomial factor to?
Negative 7, 1.
Negative 7, and what kind?
Positive 1.
Positive 1. Good. And then this denominator does not factor, so we just have to leave it. This one has a GCF of 3. Yes, ma'am.
Is the also kind of like the thing, once you have one on each side, you can't do anything with them?
Once we have no multiplication left and these are added or subtracted together, we cannot go in there and simplify any further. Alright, so in this one we do have some common factors. That x minus 7 will cancel, the x plus 1 will cancel, and it reduces simply to 5/3. Okay, those of you that are working on the homework assignment, instead of paying attention, I need you to come back and I need you to try number 4 right now. Because remember, at the end of this lesson, there is a pop quiz. It's not really pop. At the end of this lesson, there's a very, very short quiz.
What was that thing we used to watch in elementary? Brain Pop.
Pop.
Brain Pop.
With the orange robot?
Please try number 4.
Not good at mental math. Where are you at?
Don't go homework.
Does that mean you need help? Okay. Let me help you if you need it, okay?
Are we still recording?
Yes, we are.
Pressure's on.